Hey lovies, welcome or welcome back to my channel, Aries Only, where I channel messages for Aries only. Today we're doing a reading to see how your person is feeling about you. So yeah, we're going to use oracle cards first, then tarot, then we're going to get messages from them at the end. If you would like to skip the whole shuffling process, feel free to use the timestamps that'll be in the pinned comments or in the description box. In case you want to bypass all that, or if I'm rambling too much. So, all right, guys, let's go ahead and start getting the cards and see how Aries person is currently feeling about Aries. The person on Aries' mind. What are they currently feeling towards Aries? We have the comic. Okay, number 26. Okay, with the cave on the bottom of the deck. Towards Aries. All right. How is Aries person currently feeling towards Aries? Oh my god, that's so funny. I was just thinking with the comic, it would be so funny if the hyena came out. It was in reverse, but I realized these are upside down, so that's why. So I'm going to take it upright, but we'll see what the card says. This is, yeah, clearly somebody who's trying to, like, pretend they're in, like, a lighter energy than they are, I would say. Like, even to themselves. What is Aries person currently feeling for Aries? We have house 4 with the earth energy on the bottom of the deck. I want to use this deck. I don't. I might use it later, but I don't want to use it here. Sorry. I just was thinking. How's Aries person currently feeling towards Aries? What is Aries person currently feeling? That's too many. I just want one. How is Aries person currently feeling towards Aries? Adventure. Okay. Aries person currently feeling towards Aries? Change. Interesting. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Okay. And I also want to get, oh yes, because I found all these little, I was like organizing my house and I found all these little like bags of like my astro dice, this like message / music deck. Oh, that's backwards. Okay, a lot of them are backwards. Okay, there we go. So sorry, real quick. Oh, get some of these tea leaves. Then I have my emotions that we're gonna get when we do the tarot, but not right this second. So I'll put this to the side for a second. What is Aries person Oh my goodness. Currently feeling towards Aries. Any songs or messages that would clarify what is Aries person currently feeling? Okay. We have I never meant to hurt you. Put you here. And Power Trip by J. Cole and Miguel. And Nobody Else But You by Trey Songz on the bottom of the deck if you want to look into that song. So there's a song, Power Trip, and No One Else But You. And then let's get two of these. How is Aries person feeling towards Aries? Fly, period of ill health, depression. And Needle and Thread, a sincere wish will be granted. I need one more. Horse, short journey. Okay. Okay, I get what this is saying. I want to put this like this and then this fly here. Okay. All right, you guys. The first thing I want to, hello, back at the reading. The first thing I want to do is roll these astro dice. Let me see. Sorry, I just want to look at the time. 6:56. Just for my timestamp. Sorry. All right. Okay. Hi. Here we go. We're ready to go now. That was a fake out before. All right, so what is going on in Aries person's life right now? Just in general, not necessarily relating to you, but let's get a sense of where they're at currently. So, okay, we have the 4th house in reverse, which is interesting because we have the 4th house that came out right here. So let's keep that there. We also have Gemini energy, and I believe this is Mercury energy because he looks like a little prankster. Again, yeah, okay. Mercury, Gemini, and those two signs, like Mercury rules Gemini. So a lot of mercurial energy going on. Mercury energy is all about figuring things out. I just kind of want to like look into it really quick because I feel like I love this book. This isn't even from the book, but just in general, like about Mercury energy and see what it says. So energetics, ideas, inspiration, your mind, channeling and communication, experiences, thinking and learning, how you process information, networking, socializing, light and unemotional connections. Wow. Okay. We're going to come back to this, but just real quick, I just want to talk about what I'm seeing, but what is Mercury here? Okay. And this Gemini here. I think this masculine is like deep in thought. The Mercury energy, and they're learning. They're thinking about their thought process, their learning process, the way that the way they make decisions with Gemini even could be, or not even necessarily the actual decision, but like the thought process that leads up to the decision is something that I'm getting. They're thinking a lot. I think we have the house 4 versus like with adventure. Those are two like opposite energies. House 4 is like your comfort zone. Adventure is breaking out of it. So this is them contemplating change. This is them feeling like something is out of balance and that they want to change. We have this change energy here as well. This is them reflecting back. We have this horse, which says short journey, the needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted, and then a period of ill health and depression with the fly. I feel like your person is this fly. They're in a period of ill health and depression. I feel like they could be, this is a fly, but it looks like a mosquito that's like sucking blood. So it's very interesting to me. They could be thinking about the way that they have gone about treating people. I never meant to hurt you. They could be thinking about specifically with you, like the way that they've treated you and that they did this to you. I think they're putting like the needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. They're likening you to that, like, you know what I mean? And the short journey with maybe more superficial connections that they have. I feel like it said that. Didn't it say something about that here? Networking, socializing, light and unemotional connections. Like, they, I think, took the path of, I guess the path of least resistance, but like the easier route, like the easier way, like something that was like less messy. Because something about you is a sincere wish that was in their heart. And they recognize that to some degree, that they had the chance to have this sincere wish granted, and that they kind of squandered it in favor of something. Maybe they tried to even have like a sort of unemotional connection with you. Maybe they feel like the short journey was that they fumbled this before it could really get going, so it was like a short journey that you guys took together because it didn't end up working out. Or this could just mean that they picked something else over you in favor of like something a little more superficial. Oh, I just want to have fun and blah blah blah. Maybe they were on a power trip here. They thought they were kind of like the shit. They were kind of a little full of themselves. I think they took the lightheartedness a little too far. This kitten on this card, it's so interesting. It's like, looks sad. I do a lot of reading in the book, so I'm so sorry if you don't like that. I'm probably not the reader for you. I do like to like look at the cards first and intuit them like that way, like, you know, without reading. But I also do like to read in case there's things that I miss. I like learning together. That's how I process information. So speaking of that, but yeah, so the hyena, it's so funny. I just watched the episode. Well, I didn't watch the episode. I've been watching reactions to Buffy the Vampire Slayer, a show that I love, and there's this one episode where they get possessed by hyenas, the spirit of hyenas. And they kind of, especially there's this, one of the main characters gets possessed by the hyena, and not like he becomes an animal, but it's just like the spirit. It's almost like a mean-spirited animal. And even this Mercury, the symbol for Mercury, it looks almost like a devil, like with like little devil horns, but also like Mercury is like a trickster and a prankster, very similar, very akin to the hyena energy. And I feel like, you know that song, like I fooled around and fell in love, but it's like that, but it's like I fooled around and hurt someone that I loved, kind of. Like, I don't think they necessarily had these bad intentions. I'm not getting like, oh, they're a narcissist and they don't care about anybody. I think they definitely were like a little full of themselves, maybe vain. But I think that they just like wanted to have fun. I think they were just fooling around, not taking anything seriously, keeping things light, and they did end up hurting you. And they, I think, really want you to know first and foremost that they did never mean to hurt you, but they know that they have. And it's making them, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. I'm not sure, I'm not really getting here if they're thinking that they have a chance with you or not, but they're definitely contemplating changing their ways somehow. So let's look into the comic quickly. Number 26. Oh, number 25, the healer, that almost came out. The Joker, the Clown, the Fool. Yeah, like I fooled around, like something like that. The comic carries a remedy for all that ails this world. Amid the deepest pain and suffering, there is always the potential to lift up and out of the darkness through laughter. Though dismissed by some as lowbrow or unsophisticated, this archetype actually has a highly advanced mind. Some may use the word genius, as humor requires one to see the situation from afar rather than to be swept away by the drama. The comic sees and accepts the messiness of life, using it as material to be mixed and shaped into a potion to soothe the stressed and serious mind. They literally lighten us up. Thus, within the comic is usually the sage or the magician, working healing magic upon any audience who will lend an ear. The comic may be the archetype that heals the deep division in our world, one pun at a time. When light, this energy is hilarious, ingenious, spirited, and easygoing. When dark, sarcastic, harsh, brooding, and drunk. I feel like this is the type of person that just is a more lighthearted, like a younger energy in general. Like, maybe stuck in like, because I know, doesn't he talk about like being at the club and stuff like that? So like kind of like that, going out, having fun, like not really being too serious, even with the short journey. Like, we're not really committing to anything, obviously relationships too, but we're not really serious about much. Like, we're kind of just like, the party hat is very telling. And it's like, But then it's all of a sudden like things did get a little bit more real for them. Again, I feel like they somehow fooled you, or they caused something to happen here where like things have gotten like messed up between you, or they chose somebody or something else over you, some other way of life over like a more committed, stable life with you. And yeah, their head definitely got deflated a little bit. I'm interested to look into the hyena as well. And okay, it's a fire animal. Okay. Humor, wit, and sarcasm. Again, just this whole thing about humor. I feel like they tried to just tell themselves like it wasn't a big deal, it wasn't that serious. But the hyena personality is a jokester and crowd pleaser, but below the surface there are unfulfilled dreams to be realized. When the hyena card appears, it's time to reflect on your reliance on sarcasm and humor to express your truth. Are you using jokes to hide old resentments in relationships or to mask things that you feel uncomfortable discussing? What would happen if you took your goals seriously? Yeah, it's definitely denoting like them keeping things light. But and then I think they are also, something is happening where they are realizing the consequences of their actions. Also, I heard a song when I was shuffling really like strongly in my head. It was Dreamweaver by Gary Wright. So this could be somebody that you have had dreams about, that has dreams about you. There's something in that song that's like fly me to the dark side of the moon or the bright side of the moon, I don't remember. But I'm thinking about how like the moon can represent things that are hidden, and I feel like this person really has done a good job at like keeping their emotions concealed, keeping themselves from seeing the reality of the things that they've done and the choices that they've made. But with this moon half lit up and half not, I feel like there are some things coming to light that they aren't able to hide from themselves anymore. Like it's coming into light within their own psyche. When in balance, this energy is charming, witty, and fun to be around, which could be true for this person. That could be why you felt a connection with them in the first place. This could be like communication between you guys felt very comfortable. You're very quick with it, very witty, both of you. Gemini represents the twin, so it's like this could be like your mental twin, you know what I mean? Where like you could talk about anything, they really understand you. And if they are a very mental person, it sounds like they are witty and quick and funny. This could be very important to them and to you maybe, but there's something about that coming through as well. When out of balance, this energy is scrappy, petty, and suspicious. And to bring into balance, sobriety. So again, sobriety, I don't know why I said again, because I feel like there was something in the comic about drinking, but this cat does kind of look drunk or something. So this could be like they're numbing out with alcohol, just trying to like let the good times roll, let the good times flow, like keep the alcohol flowing, you know. But it's like now they're like, I'm not saying that they're like done with that, but maybe they're just like they've had to be sober for some reason, or they just somehow they want to go. I don't know if they have been sober or whatever happened, but they've definitely like come down to earth a little bit and had some realization, although they are still in this comic energy. So I'm not, even them sucking this blood could be them like guzzling drinks, and that could be them taking the easy way out instead of thinking about how like their sincere wish is kind of like gone away because of their own actions here. So all right, let's go deeper with tarot. I feel like they are staying home a lot, thinking. I feel like they have big dreams, but they don't know how. Another thing I'm getting over here with house 4 and adventure. I feel like, again, Dreamweaver. They dream of adventure. Maybe they, like, again, they dreamed about being with you. They dream about moving to a new location, doing things differently, traveling. But it's like they never leave their safety net is something that I'm getting. All right. Let's see. How is Aries person? How are they feeling about Aries? Okay, we have the 2 of Swords with the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. And what are they thinking about Aries? The King of Cups. Okay, let's look up here. And how are they seeing you, Aries? The Three of Pentacles. And how are they seeing themselves? The Emperor. Okay. And what are their intentions towards you right now? Oh, that's too many. Ooh. What are Aries person's intentions towards... Oh my god, that's the Three of Cups. What are Aries person's intention? Okay, the Hanged Man. And what are their next actions? The Six of Pentacles. Very little color on this card. Again, I feel like this person is going through a dark time. I feel like the connection between you has like been cut off. I feel like at one point they maybe felt like you were one, like you were the same, like there was nothing that could come between you guys. They saw your connection as infallible. For some reason, it's weird though, because I feel like even with the needle and thread, it's making me think that like they thought your life was just like woven together, your energy. Maybe if this is like a deeper, more spiritual connection, that could speak of like the more spiritual aspect of your connection, the communication. But I feel like definitely the communication has been severed with the Five of Wands. There's been an abrupt change in the communication. I feel like it was like a clean break. Could have been a blocking, could have been something like that they're acknowledging here. Let me get these. Let's see if there's Two of Swords. What are they feeling? What is Aries person feeling for Aries? Warm. It's almost, yeah, like they lost the warmth. They're noticing the lack of warmth from Aries. It's from you guys, sorry. It's like also like the Two of Swords obviously kind of does denote like that lack of communication, that blocking that we were just talking about, that we had here on this Five of Swords. So that's like our starting point. That's how I'm getting like, I think that maybe like this lack of communication, maybe there was something where you cut off contact with them or you blocked them or something like that. Or if this is speaking on a more energetic level, like that communication was stopped. Because I was kind of getting that with the song Dreamweaver. I feel like I get vibes of like 5D spiritual communication on that. But anyway, whatever it's talking about, they're noticing the distinction, that the warmth is gone. It's maybe an energy that they would like to sink into. They're trying to tell themselves again. That's like the catalyst for this comic energy. Them trying a little bit too hard to tell themselves that they don't need this warmth. Almost like, okay, like with the King of Cups, like what are they thinking? They're thinking like, I'm going to just kind of like stuff this down and be on my way. Even on the back of the deck with this, the Two of Swords, we had the Mother of Cups, the Queen of Cups. So that's making me think that, and I want to see if I can find that card, but the way that it looks on the card, it's like she's covering her cup, like almost like, okay, like you don't have access to this cup anymore. And then very interesting that the King of Cups came up, and it's like looks like he's swimming away from this energy here. Of course it's gonna, oh wait, it's like literally the last card. How funny. It was like waiting on the back for us. Okay, great. So you see how it's like she has her wing over it. It's almost like if she was here, like keeping it covered. It's only, I have to fill my own cup, like I have to keep my own cup for me, and this swan is like swimming away. So again, I feel like the fact that this swan is white and this one is black is showing me like, again, same thing like with this moon, this feminine or this Mother of Cups, you know, whoever you are, don't have to be a feminine. I don't know why I said that, because it's just the Mother of Cups. That was like a slip. I didn't mean to say that. But this Queen of Cups energy, which is you, is very aware of what's going on. Like I feel like you guys are being very real about the situation to yourselves. You're not in this comic energy. You're in an energy of like being very aware of and in touch with your emotions, whereas this King of Cups, your person here, has this black energy, like, and they're just kind of like, okay, and like take, you know, swimming away. Again, this short journey, like they're not letting this get them down. Like the King of Cups is famous for like keeping their emotions like stuff down and basically acting like having control over their emotions is the King of Cups. Let's just get one of these. What is this King of Cups trying to say? Intellectual, yeah, they're intellectualizing this experience, basically telling themselves like they're making like a logical argument, like, okay, well, you know, I'm not going to talk to this person anymore, cool. Like it's just like they're trying to make it intellectual and be cut off from their emotions, but I don't think it's necessarily working. But let's look into this other things. How are they seeing you, Aries, as the Three of Pentacles? I feel like, well, I kind of want to talk about these together because I'm noticing that like there's like an emphasis on the lower part of you, while there's like an emphasis on this person as like a tall tree, like almost as if like you have, again, it's like that light and dark. It's very how we had the Mother of Cups. I almost want to keep that Mother of Cups out here. I'll keep it like that. Okay, Two of Swords. But yeah, also this Sun is here again. I like that. But yeah, let me not like cover her face. But yeah, okay, sorry, go ahead. I'm going ahead. This light and dark, they're seeing, they're in some ways like acknowledging that maybe you have like a more realistic knowing of, I don't know if they see, I think they see you as, because this is how they're feeling about you. So they feel that you are very in touch with your emotions. You're not afraid to get down and dirty. You're not afraid to like look underneath the surface, like almost like there is no darkness inside of you because it's like all come out into the light. Not that you've never felt darkness, but that you don't keep it stuff down, whereas like this Emperor is all darkness in a way, like it's all uncovered, all unexplored territory. It could almost be to the point where like holding in their emotions is making them sick. This is a period of ill health, hopefully nothing serious, but they could be almost in an energy of like, it's sometimes I feel like I've noticed things with yoga where when I've stretched and then like stretched certain muscles and I've started crying, especially in the hips, where it's like you hold like that stuck energy in there. So sometimes when you stretch, it releases it and then like the emotions come out. It's almost like, but you could also like, your hips will feel really tight and like they hurt. It's almost like the alert system to get you to look at it. I feel like this masculine could have had something like, why do I keep calling him that? Your person could have, well, the Emperor too. I feel like this doesn't have to be a masculine, but I feel like this person could have really stuffed down their emotions to the point that they're not feeling well and that they're coming out in order to get them to like take note of it, and to look at it, whether it's coming through as some sort of mental health issue like depression or like an actual illness or both, something like that. So let's see, how are they seeing you with this Three of Pentacles, Aries? Giving. Okay, definitely more open as far as emotions go, because I feel like that's what this is about. But let's see, how are they seeing themselves? Reserved. Oh my god, that's crazy how that came out. Okay, that's very clear. But yeah, like definitely like they're holding back. And with this giving now, there's like another element where with this Queen of Cups, where maybe like, yes, like the wing is over the cup now, but maybe it wasn't always in the past. Maybe it was more inviting and more like flowing towards your your person here. But it's like, again, I feel like there was a decision made, especially with the, yeah, like on your part with the Two of Swords being here, of like, okay, like and the giving, even when I pulled it out, I feel like it was in reverse. So there's like a energy of like that energy, that warmth, that those emotions being cut off from this person, and they're seeing themselves as reserved. So in a way, I think that's good, because this is the way that they're processing the whole situation, and they're realizing that they were reserved, that you were giving and they were not giving anything back, whether they were taking. Remember I said it looked like they were sucking blood. They could have just been taking out of this relationship. and they're like noticing that that wasn't maybe fair or right to you, because we do have this Six of Pentacles here, which talks all about the relationship between give and take. What are their intentions towards you, though? Let's talk about that quick. We have the Hanged Man. I think their intentions are, this is a Pisces energy. This is like the wasteland of the zodiac. I feel like I think that spirit has, I don't want to say spirit, I feel like their own unwillingness to like let their emotions come out to be healed, felt and healed, has maybe put them down, where they're like stuck in a stagnated, they might be like home from work, like sick, you know what I mean? Like they might, I don't want to say any illnesses, but I was just gonna say like they might have like a cold or something like that, but like where they have to like a fever, I don't know, something like that, where they're almost like down, like they're suspended in a period where like spirit's really like happy that maybe they're having this time to think, you know what I mean? Hopefully nothing serious. Let's say a prayer quick. Ooh, hope they're okay, hope their health is okay. But yeah, where they're really being forced to like think about the way things have gone between you guys. Let's grab one of these. And their intentions, I think, what are their intentions? I might need to get a clarifier. This is definitely telling me where they are right now. Unpredictable. I feel like they're kind of in a state of, yeah, like this stasis, like this this stagnated period. So they don't really even know. I feel like it's saying that they don't know. Like they have a more of like a thought process to go through before they really know what their next move is. But let's grab one for the Six of Pentacles while we're here. Oh. Open and Stoic in reverse. I love this. Even though like I'm really into stoicism, and a lot of times I'm like, look into stoicism, like I feel like this stoic means more in the way of like being like intentionally like shut down. Like I feel like that's what this stoic means, with the open coming out like that. I feel like these cards really like gave it to me good today. I love this. But it's like almost like, what are their next actions? I feel like if they had the chance, they would try to be more open. They know that they want to do that, but their intentions, maybe right now they're not, because the question of what are their next actions objectively like could be this, but their intentions are like, what are they thinking they want to do next? They may not have like arrived at this place yet in their mind, is something that I'm getting. They might have to like really like almost, with Pisces being here, if this was an air energy, if this was justice, I'd say they're figuring out, like they're looking back, they're making plans and decisions. I don't know, justice is like they're figuring out how to bring justice to the situation or a resolution. But with the Hanged Man, it's kind of like hanging out, thinking, processing information in a more emotional way. We have this Cancer energy in reverse here, and then upright here. So it's like they're like in their comfort zone, but they don't feel comfortable anymore. It's like these feelings have invaded and overcome this comical energy, and they're not able to really like lie to themselves about it right now. So the truth is kind of breaking through. And I don't think they really wanted it to, but now that it is, like it's causing them to think about their relationship with give and take, maybe the way that they've treated you, and if they want to change their ways, and how even when they're trying to be passive and not making decisions, it is a decision in and of itself, and it does hurt people. And you know, there are consequences for your actions, and not just for you, for like the people that you do care about. So it seems like they did sincerely care about you, but not enough for them to change their ways before. But now the consequences of their actions are causing them to reevaluate the way they've been living their life, and their thought processes, and the things they take seriously, and things like that. So what could be happening next in this connection? Let's just get 2 of these. What's the next phase of this connection between you and your person? Let's say in the next month. Okay. Look at the bigger picture. And a time to give rather than take. That's a full moon in Sagittarius and a new moon in Virgo. So again, we have that energy of give and take. And then we have Pisces energy again as well. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. So I feel like this person is like understanding, like with this look at the bigger picture, like the grander essence that like the way I acted was wrong. With this spirituality, that's more of a Pisces energy. And then the practicality, it's like, I'm almost getting a sense that they're gonna have to like learn how to like put this into practice, but they're not really there yet. Again, kind of lining up with this Hanged Man and this unpredictable energy here. So let's see, I'll get a couple more of these if we want any more messages and songs. Oh, that's To Make You Feel My Love by Garth Brooks. I feel like I just like pulled that out, like I wasn't trying to. My hand just pulled it out. I don't know how to explain that. But let's see. What would this person want to say to you or sing to you? What would best represent how they're feeling right now? The River of Dreams by Billy Joel. Again, another mention of dreams and that kind of like, but in this song, it's more about soul searching, like themselves. And again, this apology, I am so sorry. So I never meant to hurt you. They are sorry. They do want you to know. Anything else? You mean the world to me. And some of these are doubles for my other message deck, so I do like that because if it does need to like come out twice. Oh, look, I've dreamt about you. And I'll never not forgive you. I feel like this could have been an energy that like you had toward, again, daydreaming. There's a lot about dreaming, like dream, dream, dream. Like that's 3 times coming through here. I feel like they're really letting you know that like you do mean a lot to them. But yeah, like if there was a time where maybe this person felt like, oh, like no matter what they did, you would kind of like always forgive them. Maybe you had this energy of I'll never not forgive you. Again, with the giving energy being flipped, this could be where they realize like that wasn't necessarily the case, or that didn't mean what they thought it meant. Maybe that is true and you're like, no, I do forgive them. I wish them good. I just had to cut this off because it wasn't like what was right for me. I think they, again, didn't realize this I'll never not forgive you, what that entailed, that it didn't mean that you would just let them treat you however they wanted and never take this seriously and you would just hang around indefinitely. That yes, you would forgive them but move on with love, like kind of a way, you know what I mean? And they're kind of like, whoa, I don't know if like maybe like I got more than I bargained for, or I bargained with like my, you know what I mean, like my best, I'm trying to think of like an analogy, but almost like I used my best chip and like on like I bargained but I lost. Like it was almost like it just didn't turn out the way I thought it would. Any advice for you guys? And then we're gonna get messages. Oh, we already got some messages, so we're gonna get more messages, but I didn't get advice. What's advice for Aries? What's the advice for Aries? Ooh, oh my god, that went underneath with Leo. Leo, can I have that card, honey? Oh my god, sorry baby. Have patience. Love is patient and kind always. So you could be like fed up with this person, and I think Spirit's like, even if you've like moved on, I think they're saying like, try to understand like where this person is coming from, and like they maybe need time to like grow. Like maybe you're like, oh, but like I didn't need that much time, but maybe they're like a little bit different from you. This is like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving, but it was in reverse. So I think Spirit is saying like, almost like in this case, I think you've like loved this person as much as you can, and I think I don't think they're telling you to like send bad energy to this person or anything like that, but I think they're saying like direct that love to something else that's more deserving. Doesn't have to be another romantic relationship. It could be I just flipped and saw physical acts of kindness. You could like channel that energy into like helping other people, being there for your friends and your family, creativity, creative projects, things like that. And just like really getting comfortable in your own skin and the things that you like to do, and try to like chase the things that give you that good feeling. Like we have this comic, this laughter energy coming through. So I think spirit really wants you to like, maybe you could use a little of that too, but in a more healthy way. All right, just some last minute advice cards. Oh. Okay, what would Aries person most want to say to them? You make me want to be better. I think they're definitely trying, or they at least want to, but they haven't figured it out yet how to actually put it into practice. Oh. Your loyalty and dedication have really touched me. I think especially now that they don't really have it as much anymore, or not in the way that they always expected to have it. They're like seeing the value in it more, unfortunately. I love you. I remember all the little things about you. Heavy like reminiscing energy here. I'm surprised the Six of Cups didn't come out. Your skin looks so soft. I worry about your reaction if I did come back. They know something's different this time, and I feel like they're almost like they're not afraid to, they're not really wanting to risk it. I'm so scared to face you. They are scared, but I think it's just in direct proportion to like how they feel, like how shitty they feel about what they've done. I'm so scared to face you. Anything else, Aries person? Love the way you walk. I feel such a real connection to you. I saw that earlier. Almost it came out. You're so ambitious, and I can see clearly now. There's something about like the way they've you don't tolerate any disrespect, and it's fucking hot. Again, I don't know if they're thinking like that it's hot right in this moment. This seems like they're taking things a little bit more seriously, but that you don't tolerate any disrespect, and like they know that now, so they're thinking about things a lot differently as well. So all right guys, thanks so much for watching this reading. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.